Hello there, everyone! My name is Oversoul, this is Oversoul Gaming, and welcome back to Bioshock Infinite. Now, in the last episode, we shot a bunch of people over here, and we're still on our way to get the Shock Jockey. We did the code and got the secret item from behind the bathroom door, and now we're going to ride the sky rail into the next area. Here we go. La da 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 da. I love doing this part because it's fun. Whee! Okay, we're going to, we need to get out of here somehow. I do believe there are some people over this way. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I'm stuck. Okay, so I screwed that up. I'm just supposed to go over here. We do get a chance to go over there eventually, but now is not the time. Oh, shit.
Booker! Who's that?
Slate. I actually know the fella.
What the hell just happened?
Got a knack for making enemies.
I think I jumped off the sky rail too fast, and I flew through the scenery and fell off the edge of Columbia and died, but Elizabeth brought me back because she can do that somehow, I guess. I don't know. The game just had some weird glitch. Here's a voxophone.
Veterans! You shed your heart's blood for Columbia, lost limb and viscera in the godless Orient. Comstock did nothing! And yet, look up! Whose image squats above you even now? At every angle and insult! If the prophet would make a painted whore of our past, what fresh rape does our future hold? Let us now make our stand and fill yonder hole with true heroes!
And we're coming up on the hall he's talking about, which is known as the Hall of Heroes. And that's where the Shock Jockey is that we need. That's the building right here. But we're not going to get in without a fight. No, sir. Oh, wow. I just noticed that for the first time. They Joker masked that statue, and they drew boobies on it for whatever reason. Oh, hello. Alright, like I said,
take this rifle.
A fight.
Sniper over there! Booker, here!
Thank you. Oh, sniper, right. That's right, we need the sniper at this point because... I see him. There he is, right there. Boom, headshot.
Looks like we found where your old friend Slate is.
Just find that Shock Jockey and get the hell out of here.
I would rather the carbine, though, thank you. Oh, here we go. The carbine takes 100 kills because it's so, I guess it's so easy to kill people with it. Alright, before we go into the Hall of Heroes, I do believe there are things. I'm gonna search the area for items real quick. There's a kinetoscope here. Who needs the power company? Does your life need a jolt? Try Fink MFG Shock Jockey. Thanks, Mr. Fink. Finn. That's right, let's let kids play with stuff that gives them superpowers. That's always a good idea. Always turns out well, doesn't it?
I found some money. Want it?
Yeah, why wouldn't
Right.
I? Thank you. And that was just good timing because I was pressing square to reload the gun right as she tossed me that. Alright, I think I've done enough searching out here, so let's just go in. Entry. We're now in the Hall of Heroes.
Too rare is the man who takes a stand for God and sweetest fatherland. But here's the place where we revere the heroes of our city dear.
I've learned that if I start cutting out most of the pointless bullcrap and leave in enough for you guys to have a sense of linearity, at least understand what's going on in the proper order, I can actually get through this a lot faster and not waste as much time.
Tired of waiting around.
And still have decently length videos in the process. So here's a voxophone, though.
They'll call us assassins when our work is done. Cornelius Slate, the swift left hook of the Vox Populi. We'll be trading Comstock's life for a new one. So be it. The Fitzroy woman and I are comrades of necessity. I doubt all the men who reddened Caesar's toga would still be seen breaking bread together in peacetime. With Comstock gone, my men's past deeds will be sacred, and they will claim the spoils to them. I need not live to see it.
Not enough. Not nearly enough. Okay, we're gonna use that again because it's... Oh no, we can't. Never mind. Only one per customer. Uh-oh! This bright and beautiful cloud in the sky game is... Or city in the sky game is trying hard to be creepy again with the flickering lights and the darkness. But then again, it is a Bioshock game,
Father
so...
Comstock, commander of the 7th Cavalry.
That man did not lead the 7th. Hell, I don't even remember the game.
Corporal DeWitt proved his worth on the field that day.
Well, I'll be. Slate? Is that you?
You've always been different, haven't you, Booker? You crave no glory.
Look, I see you're caught up in some kind of jam here. If you could see fit to let us through to where they keep the shock jockey, then we'll...
That tin soldier, Comstock, wants my boys dead. We won't die at his hands.
All right.
Be trouble.
All my men have left is a choice. Die at the hands of a tin soldier, or a real one!
All right, then. Let's do this. I just need to use this rocket launcher so I can replace it with something else. I don't want to carry this around all the day. Plus, that was just quick kills.
You see, you're a killer, Booker. Like it or not.
Just give us the shock jockey.
If you want the vigor, Booker, you will give my men a soldier's death. They wait for you in Wounded Knee and Peking.
Alright, so here's the thing here. Booker and Slate have history. Booker and Slate were both soldiers in a war. They took place at a battle called Wounded Knee. You know what, I'm just gonna... For this, we're not gonna need the RPG, so I'm gonna replace it with the shotgun. God damn it, wrong button. Okay. So... And in order to move on, Slate wants us to... Here's Bucking Bronco, in case you somehow missed it earlier. When we got it earlier, like, there's, I mean, you have to be pretty blind not to grab it at that point. But just in case, it's here too, so that's... Anyways, this is where another infusion is, in here. Salts this time.
Just
Also a lockpick and a bunch of money. So... Slate... Obviously, you'd think Slate and Booker would be on the same side because Slate hates Comstock just as much as Booker does, but Slate has kind of lost his mind a little bit. So, tin soldiers don't fight wars; men do. Yeah, tin soldiers. He's talking about the
I'll try to
handymen.
keep you stocked with both bandages and ammo, but the right materials aren't always at hand.
Slate is offended by the fact that they would rather send these handymen to war versus, you know, real people. Or people who have just been manipulated by the system. Ah, you can get weapon upgrades now. So, damage boost for the RPG. Nah. Alright, so we have to do both of these. The Boxer Rebellion and the Battle of Wounded Knee, because these were both battles that they took place in. Ooh,
The tin soldier is taking credit for the deeds of the real ones. Now your companion, young lady, he wrapped himself in glory on December 29, 1890.
What does he mean?
He didn't.
proudest moment, honestly. What we did was actually really bad. Shouldn't have done it. I saw your shadow, dumbass. Alright, now this... Oh, the RPG, they're giving it back to us. Alright, gear... Yeah, I know what gear is. We've grabbed a bunch of it. Enemies become easier to melee execute compared to increased clip size. Nah, I think we'll keep the clip size increased, but we'll take that. That's right. I think we do want the RPG here, because we go up against, oh, what is it? We go up against, a fireman and a raven person. So, but yeah, Slate basically wants us to mercy kill all of his soldiers in a battle to the death in order to let us through. We're doing him a favor.
With hue and cry, with hatchet red, they danced amongst our noble dead. But when our soldiers took the field, the savage horde could only yield.
Actually, I don't know if the Tin Man is the handyman or these Patriots, because these things do become actual enemies later. They walk around with machine guns. It's crazy. Could be both, but all of Comstock's mechanical monstrosities, basically.
That wounded knee.
Yep.
I can see it in your face.
Tell her, Booker. Tell her how we strode that battlefield like the heroes of Sparta. I still hear the screams. It's Comstock. Here's the soldier I spoke of. The kind of man Comstock pretends to be. Say if I told you true.
Shoot your fellas. Get him.
You see your miss. You see the man that Comstock wishes he was. A real soldier.
I don't want to do this, Slate. Just give me what I need.
I will. After you do the same for me. Come and look for me amongst the boxers.
Who are the boxers?
The Chinese. He means us to head to the other display.
Can you hear Comstock's tin soldiers coming to silence us? But we are the true patriots. The history that does not fit in their books.
Alright, so that's another thing I'm gonna start doing, by the way, is I'm gonna start montaging those battle scenes. Cut it into kind of like a highlight montage. And I just won't talk during those parts, because you can't really hear me anyways, because all of the combat going on. And... on top of that, it will also help us get through this faster and allow me to get through more content in less time.
What is
All right.
this?
It's the Boxer Rebellion.
What happened there?
In Peking, it was my hand that put the city to the torch. Of course, that's not how Comstock tells it.
Yeah, well, no one should trust how Comstock tells it. Another employees-only room, except there's no enemies in here this time. As far as I remember. There is, however, another piece of gear. This one is pants, urgent care, decrease shield recharge delay by 1 second, increase shield recharge rate by 2 times 2. That is in comparison to increase critical hit damage by 50%. Yeah, I think we'll keep the critical hit. Because that's headshots is what a critical hit is. Headshots on normal enemies, heart shots on the handyman. And so that'll come in handy later. Okay. Hi. It's a good thing you can't hurt Elizabeth, because I literally just shot her in the head to get to him. It's not my fault. She got in the way, damn it.
'Twas yellow skin and slanted eyes that did betray us with their lies, until they crossed the righteous path of our prophet's holy wrath.
That is so racist. Okay.
Oh, I read about this. Comstock led the Colombian troops to Peking.
Comstock wasn't there! The Boxers took my eye and 30 of my friends! Is there even a stone to mark that sacrifice?
Never what we fight for!
Oh, I see you, fireman. Ooh, here's some return fire for you.
I've got ammo!
Oh, thanks.
You did them a favor, Booker. You let them die like men.
I didn't ask for this. I have no quarrel with these men.
Heroes never ask.
I never claimed to be no hero.
And what are you? If you take away all the parts of Booker DeWitt you tried to erase, what's left? Come back to the rotunda. It's almost over.
What did Slate mean? What did you try to erase?
Now that you're out of yours, you might realize cages have their advantages.
A choice is better than none, Mr. DeWitt. No matter what the outcome.
Yeah. What if you woke up one day and realized you didn't like what you chose?
That's some deep shit, though. That's deep. All right, back to the centerpiece area. Heck. Kill your friend and then yourself.
For glory!
That did not work how I wanted it to. But whatever.
I've got what you need, Booker. You will find me past the First Lady's memorial.
Well, let's go then. Come on. Oh, crap. We gotta... Oh! That's what happened. Yeah. Why waste my ammo when I've got a possessed friend here? Okay, goodbye. Yep.
You've seen what Comstock has done to my history. Now see how he's rewritten his own.
Oh my god. Some of these areas in this game are just so unbelievably pretty. Words cannot even describe.
The seed of the prophet lay in the womb of Our Lady, but for a single week. Comstock had a child. My books never mention anything about a child.
That's quite an omission. Can't imagine that was by accident.
Yeah.
The child took ill, and Our Lady prayed for the prophet's heir day and night.
Something about that, huh? Let's move on. Oh, here we go. Another one.
That's my tower.
Yeah.
Lo, while Daisy Fitzroy has murdered my beloved, she shall not have the child. She shall not come betwixt her and prophecy.
The seed of the prophet shall sit the throne and drown in flame the mountains of man.
You're Comstock's daughter.
No,
Yep.
I can't be. I can't.
He wants you to follow in his footsteps.
Well, I want a puppy, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna get one.
I sound logic, okay. I cannot argue with that. Especially because a dog would be a really big responsibility in our current situation. I need you to lockpick this.
Seems right up your alley.
This is a hairpin lockpick, which means that it's part of the story. Conveniently, for the other locks that aren't story progression, you have to have regular lockpicks. She can't just use her hairpin for those. Voxophone.
To those who loved me, I was the most generous of souls. There was no pain I would deny them, no betrayal I would not gladly give. And when I had scorched the hearts of all who loved me, the prophet said, "There is nothing you can do for which I will not forgive you. For God has granted me sight, and through his eyes, even you are loved."
Yeah, that's right, I'm stealing the money that the people left for her. This place is a freaking hellhole. It may look pretty, but there are some dark secrets hidden behind the walls, I'm telling you. By the way, going through this game totally reminds me of a place my family and I visited recently called House on the Rock, where a guy's house was basically turned into a walkthrough museum with a bunch of history. And that's kind of what this is. This is like a walkthrough museum with a bunch of history. Comstock's vengeance, the prophet, bearer of the sword, brought his wrath down upon Daisy Fitzroy and the Vox Populi. He pursues them relentlessly to this day. Yeah, the Vox Populi are not bad people. They've just been painted in a bad light. Think of them as Avalanche from Final Fantasy VII. And think of Comstock as the head of Shinra.
I can get through these bars, but you're too broad.
I need a hook or something.
Let me scout ahead, see if there's some way to move forward.
Or you could just open a tear. How about that? Let's just skip. There we go.
Is that?
It's a tear, something I can bring into this world.
It's a freight hook. Well, that's convenient.
As I said, it's a form of wish fulfillment.
And then
Sure thing.
there's also going to be...
I feel there's more where that came from. Whenever I'd get anxious, tears have a way of appearing. Booker, do you see those tears? We can use them against Slate's men.
And there's a trophy for it.
Access to higher ground. And that one will give us a turret.
And some cover.
Try that one! Turret, now!
See? Tear him a new one, 1 out of 30. We're making trophy progress.
Rockets, be careful!
Comstock's pen can do some wonderful tricks. Do you know what you've got there, Booker?
That's enough, Slate. We just need the Vigor to get out of Columbia. We're taking it one way or another. Slate?
Have you noticed a bunch of barred up doors as we've been traveling through this area? Oh, wow. It's empty. That is creepy, though. Look at that. It's, like, all destroyed and decrepit. It looks like something from Bendy and the Ink Machine.
Keep your eye open for that Shock Jockey Vigor.
Nope, nothing for that.
Need help?
Yes.
Okay, catch.
And we got a couple
Appreciate
of kinetoscopes to check out while we're here before we move on. The Lamb is the future of the city. The seat of the Prophet watches over us from Monument Island. When will she emerge? Well, she has now. Only the Great Prophet knows with certainty. This is the typical... Like, somebody mentioned in the comments of one of the more recent episodes that Elizabeth looks like a Disney princess, and yes, that's definitely intentional because she was trapped in a tower, just like a princess. It was inspired. Alright, what do we got here? Behold the miracle child, a prophecy is fulfilled. After only 7 days in Lady Comstock's womb, the miracle child is born. Lady Comstock is a fitting mother to this miracle. The future of our great endeavor lies in her little hands. No, she was not born after only being in the womb for 7 days. What happened was they lied about her existence for like 8.5 months or longer, almost a full 9 months, and then the last week they were like, oh, suddenly she's pregnant. Anyone with any sense of intelligence at all, though, would know that they were full of shit because it doesn't work that way, first of all.
Rare is the man who takes a stand for God and sweetest fatherland.
Alright, this is where shit's about to get real.
The heroes of our city lie.
Tin men, Booker. That's what Comstock will turn us into. Wires and gears to replace heads and hearts.
Here it comes. There it is. The Patriot enemy. Alright, time to run. That thing is bad news when you play this on 1999 mode. It's better just to let the turret take care of it as best as you can. She's right, though. If you shoot it in the back...
Booker, maybe you're the man I remember. Maybe not. It doesn't matter. Comstock took our stories and scrubbed away our soul. Now, he's coming for me. And when I'm gone, all that will be left is the lie.
This is
Just
another...
give us what we came for!
It's in here. This is another story related. You can see the footprints leading in here. It would tell us where to go. This is where the shock jockey is, but also we can hack this. Oh, it requires 5? Damn. Never mind. I will take... No, wait, where is it? Where's the goddamn shock jockey? That's empty, that's empty. There's gotta be one that's not empty. Open crate.
The whole place is ransacked. There ain't no shock jockey here.
Slate must have taken them. Look.
Ah, yeah, that's right.
Slate. He's here.
That's right, Slate himself is here. It's going to be a boss... Now we're going to have a boss battle against Slate, and after we kill him, we'll get the shock jockey.
What is that?
Comstock ships. He's coming for Slate.
It was Slate who killed for his country at Wounded Knee! It was Slate who stormed the gates of Peking! Slate!
Just come down here and fight.
Comstock's coming, Booker. But our lives won't satisfy him, oh no. He won't rest until he's turned us into tin. I won't let him. He took my past, but that's all he's getting from me.
Just give us the vigor! We don't need to do this!
Here you go, boys! A soldier's death awaits!
Tin soldier!
You're not the Booker DeWitt I remember! Tin Man! Tin Man!
Now he's calling us a Tin Man. The guy's totally lost his mind.
Force him out!
Now here we go again.
You need this!
Much obliged.
Go ahead!
Done!
Is that all you can muster, soldier? Come on now, DeWitt! Don't disappoint the boys!
Take this!
Perfect time!
Come on, DeWitt! Show me what you're made of!
Yeah, shoot him.
Come on, DeWitt! Show me what you're made of!
I will. I'm coming for you. Alright, that's his invitation to go after him. In order to get to him, we gotta go this way on those stairs going up, but first we're gonna go in here, because this is where items are. There's a voxophone.
My men and I are doomed. Doomed as Noble Custer was at Little Bighorn.
And an infusion.
But we shall not yield to Comstock and his tin soldiers. seen him. Booker DeWitt is coming here to the hall. DeWitt. We called him the White Injun of Wounded Knee for all the grisly trophies he claimed. A man such as he might just grant us the peace we seek.
Oh, hell yeah, I'm taking this. That'll come in handy, well, at some point. I think there are a few enemies in here along the way as well, though, but there are also more items? Yes, no? Some salts, yeah. Thought there might have been a voxophone. Left is progress, right is nothing. There are some enemies up here, right? Yep, yeah, I remember now. Oh no, it is just mainly him. Oh, yep, I was right. Enemies. So yeah, that was that was easy. Now we're gonna move forward. Right out the door here. There he is. We don't even have to fight him. He's just done.
You're not done here, soldier! Eat everything that's on your plate! Finish it!
See, he's lost his damn mind. We're going to kill him though, not spare him, because it's a mercy killing. Obviously he's gone senile. It's what
changed you, Booker. Not one bit.
It's what he wants.
Shock Jockey. Oh, this better be worth it, Slate.
Who's to say?
Press to shoot a bolt of electricity. Hold and release to create a shocking trap.
Shocking trap. Alright, holy zap zap, right? And
It was mercy. Comstock's men would have taken him.
I suppose it was.
Did you ever get used to it? The killing.
Faster than you can imagine.
I can tell what Slate said bothered you. You showed me. Sometimes you have to do what's necessary to survive.
There's survival. And then there's finding pleasure in it.
Booker.
Look, you seem like a decent enough sort. That said, less you know about me, the better.
so we basically traveled all the way back through this thing, completely retracing our steps. Yep, shock check. Boom, that's how you get it back. And I cut out most of it because it wasn't important. It was just us traveling back through the area. No point in making you watch me retrace my steps. Alright, so it's auto-saving here. So I'm gonna go ahead and call that a good stopping point because we're about to get into another big fight out here. Like, as soon as we step like 2 inches forward, it's gonna be a hail of bullets. And then we have to make progress all the way back to the boardwalk, and we have to get the shock jockey thing going to get the gondola going, and there's gonna be another fight there as well. And hopefully make more progress with the story. I think we're coming close to actually meeting Daisy Fitzroy, so that's cool. But anyways, that'll be it for this episode. Let me know what you think of all this crazy fun, happy, crazy fun time adventure stuff in the comments down below. And as always, thank you all so much for watching, and I will catch you possibly on another day, definitely at another time, and likely in another video. Okay, goodbye.